Good morning, everybody. I have another rant. I want to talk about what happened out there in Minnesota when Don Lennon, those Black Lives Matter people, that one white dude that went inside the church, disrespecting the house of God and going out there and interrupting people's worship time. I know there's the act, the FACE Act, there's the KKK Act that talks about people interfering with someone's religion, faith services, and so forth. Man, it's a crime. It's a crime. Here's the thing. What gets me upset is that Don Lennon, who's calls himself a Christian, even though he lives a lifestyle that's not of God. Okay. Then you got these people going out there critiquing the pastor of the church because he has some type of association with ICE. You know what? What he does for a living outside of the church, that's his business. You know, what gives you guys the right to go to interfere in the house of God? People who are there worshiping. I don't care if they're Christians, Catholics, I don't care if they're Muslims, I don't care what religion or faith they are. You do not go out there and disrespect a person's faith and religion out of the name of so-called justice for what's going on in Minnesota. That stuff should never happen. And what ticks me off is that you liberals are out there thinking that it's so darn funny for people to go out there and do that. How would you like it? You're having a gathering at your house and people just come out of nowhere to go out there and start doing the stuff that they just did. You guys wouldn't even like it. You guys go out there, pretend that you guys care about other minorities, knowing darn well you guys did not give a crap. You guys did not give a crap years before that. Okay? You guys look down on the Latinos. You guys always look down on the blacks. You guys always look down on the other minorities out there. You guys did not give a crap until Trump got into office, until they started doing these ICE raids. These ICE raids would happen. Never happen if these governors and mayors would just go out there and just work with Trump. They are not going after everybody. They're going after the criminals. They're going after the sex offenders. They're going after the people who committed murder, who are wanted in their own country. That's what they're trying to do. But yet, all you babosos out there, all you guys that call yourselves freedom fighters, are ruining it to try and get these people out of this country. Why? All in the name of justice? No, all because you guys do not like Trump and what he's doing. If that was the case, why didn't you guys do that when Obama was in office? Why didn't you guys do that when Clinton was in office? You guys didn't, because it didn't fit your guys' narrative. Now this fits your narrative. When are you guys going to wake up and see that the Democratic Party, the leftists, the liberals are the worst kind of people on the face of the earth? You guys want to go out there and demonize Christians and saying that we talk about love and everything, or where does it say in the Bible about not about following the laws? I got news for you. In Matthew 22:21, Jesus said it himself, render unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's, but then render unto God what is God's. And then Romans 13:1, it goes, Christians should obey the laws, taxes, and the respect of the rulers. Let every soul be subject to a higher power. These things right here talk about what Christians need to do to respect authority, because even Jesus said it in the Bible about us respecting the authority of those that are above us. Okay? That's what the Bible says. It doesn't say to go out there to act the fool, go out there and try to fight for justice like that. You want to do yourself a favor? Stop doing it. And look, I'm going to get this straight up right now. You white liberals, this is not about race, okay? This is about your guys' guilty conscience trying to fit their narrative so you guys don't fall in the same category of white conservatives where you guys are being harassed. Because if the shoe was in the other foot, you guys would not do that. That's a guaranteed fact. You guys would not do that. And another thing, us Latinos, Hispanics, Mexicans, Chicanos, I'm a Chicano. I'm a Mexican American. I got family from Mexico, and I grew up going out there to Mexico a lot. And one thing I'm going to tell you guys about us Latinos, us Mexicans, we are very prideful people. We are very prideful people. We do not play the victims. Stop playing the part like you guys care for us. You guys did not give a crap about us, like I said, until Trump came into office. And for the guy that calls himself, what's his name? The woke farmer 2 on here, you know, you're out there saying that, well, I'm here with you guys for the Latinos and this and that. Well, no, man, we don't need you. We don't need you. If you're a farmer, you probably want them to work on your farm for cheap labor. Where was all this 10 years ago? Where was all this 12 years ago? Over the last 20 years? Where was all this at? You guys weren't doing that. Only when it fits your guys' narrative. I'm going to say it again. You white liberals, leave us Latinos out of it. Because you guys are the ones that are poisoning our younger generation to make them seem like they're victims and that we need you guys. We ain't going to go back to what we were hundreds of years ago. We're not going to be lynched like the black people are, and we're not most definitely not going to be slave labor for you guys. That's the reason why you guys are working hard to keep us here. You guys don't care about us. And when are you Latinos, you Mexicans, Chicanos, all you other guys, when are you guys are going to open up your eyes and see this Democratic Party for the way it really is? When? Because I'm going to say it again. You white liberals, leave us Latinos out of it. You're not going to play us as victims. You're not going to win us over. You're not winning me over. I'm proud to be who I am. I'm a Mexican American. I'm a Chicano. You know, I am proud of who I am, and I got Cherokee Apache from my mom. So don't try to make us be the victims, because what you guys are doing, you're only doing it for yourselves. You guys do not care about us. And I'm going to say this again. You woke farmer 2, don't ever turn around and say you're doing something for the brown people, because you're not. And you talk just because you're a veteran that you deserve to be respected and stuff, and you're not afraid. I'm not afraid either, bro. But I'm going to tell you this. You ever come to Arizona, you ever do something like that at my church, guarantee I'm smacking you up across the head. Because ain't nobody going to come into the house of God and disrespect a man of God like that, like the way you did. And there should be no reason why anybody should be going into a house of God. The Bible does talk about us surrendering ourselves under authority that we need to be under, for us to be governed. And those are the rules of God, and those are the word from God. Sorry, everybody, but this ticks me off. White liberals, leave us Latinos out of this, because we don't want nothing to do with you, because all you do is spill poison.